guys got down the red zone.
Welcome back to the show. We are starting the fourth and last quarter, and we are underway. And this game will last until 11:30 p.m.
I end up with 3 on the day.
It's a long game.
Thank you. I think you still won the game, so you do get that. But yes, you propelled me onto a decent season, so thank you.
That's what I'm here for. Glad to help.
Threw that ball behind him, Eli. They got to pump this back, I think.
Yeah.
They won't go for it.
I got to be honest, guys. I'm like a bullpen pitcher who's been warming up for too long. I've been just slugging coffee over here left and right. So if I come in a little hot, just let me know, and I'll probably take it down a notch or two.
We need the energy.
We need some
energy right now.
JJ, 20-10 Texans. What are you seeing out of your team tonight?
They're looking good. I think they could be better. I think we dropped that possible pick six that you just saw right there. Sniffing out that fake punt early on was nice. I think that was a momentum killer. You know, the Cowboys get that and they get on a little roll. It could have been a little different early in the game. And the first drive, you're sitting there thinking to yourself, oh, this could be a major blowout. You know, we score on that Nico Collins, we'll be getting called back, and then Nixon with the long run. But the Cowboys settled in a little bit nicely. That last drive right there was a killer for them, taking the points off the board and not being able to punch it in there. So I think right now I'm sitting here fairly comfortable, but we'll see what happens here on this next drive.
Now, I know, JJ, you're pretty optimistic about this team before the season, and, you know, they're in first place in the AFC South right now, but what do you need to see for them if they're going to, you know, as the playoffs get closer?
You guys have touched on it. The penalties are a big thing. There's no doubt they got to try and get the penalties cleaned up a little bit. The offensive line has gone through it a bit at times, try and shore that up and make sure that CJ has his time back there that he needs so he feels comfortable. I think getting Nico back is massive. I mean, Nico is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated receivers in the league, even though he got paid. He just brings such a different element, and he's a great player that doesn't get talked about nearly enough. And then you got to get guys like Will Anderson back healthy and get that pressure on the quarterback.
JJ, I know you brought this up in your tweet, but you and Peyton were teammates back in the 2013 Pro Bowl. It was actually your first Pro Bowl experience, and we got a video we're going to show after this play real quick. Oh, nice catch.
Oh, nice.
We're going to show the video anyway. Here it comes. All right, that is you spread out up top. That's you spread out. You're a wide receiver, top of the screen. Here you are. All right, good job. A little motion. Get you lined up there. You're off the ball. There's a tight end your side. Good job. And look at, oh, my goodness. I mean, how much do you blame Peyton for not delivering an accurate pass right there?
It's just a track ball. I mean, that needs to go low on the goal line. Everybody knows. Low on the goal line, high on the end line. He threw it. It's just a touch behind me, a little too high. I need that sucker down low. I'll dive in the dirt for it. But the real story of this, before I let Peyton rip me apart for my terrible lining up and route, warm-ups. We're warming up. And Peyton Manning is throwing the ball like he's Randy Johnson on the mound trying to wipe out a bird. And he breaks my pinky. In the warm-ups of the Pro Bowl in Hawaii. He broke my pinky.
You're actually, he hurt your finger? I don't think anyone would ever believe this. If there weren't a picture of this, Peyton's never thrown the ball hard enough to break anyone's finger in this history. Especially, you saw the wobbly ball high over the middle. I think he was trying to hurt you in the game and throw you high over the middle and get you just blown up by a safety right there. And then he broke your finger, which I don't believe still.
I think I might be the only player in Pro Bowl history to get stitches in the locker room at halftime, then come back and play the game. Like, I don't know, older, wiser me would have been having Mai Tais on the beach for the entire second half of that game. I don't know why I was back out there.
Proud moment for me, JJ. I'm proud of that, right? Nothing to be proud of.
Well, you are the king of the Pro Bowl. I will say, like, absolute legendary stories that come out of the Pro Bowl with you and the speeches that you would give and the amount of time and preparation you would put into those team meetings. It was really an honor for me and such a cool moment to be there with you. And I loved every second of it. You really do it right, just from the way that you handle people, the way that you treat your teammates, and the way families and everything. You don't have to do all that, but you do, and every single one of us, especially us first timers, appreciate it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, look at this.
Oh my gosh!
AJ,
oh, look at this.
Did you see this play? not good ball security, right?
Oh,
Thorne.
Thorne.
Trying to strip him. They stripped him running back for a touchdown. That's a D lineman's dream right there.
That's 2 fumbles on the same
No
play.
Oh, no.
Because did not see this coming whatsoever. Just excited to get in the end zone and now get as quickly as he can to the oxygen tank. Oh
You get
yeah.
credit. You get credit for two fumbles on this from the defense. You don't get credit for 2 fumble returns or 2.
That's a great question.
caused
I
fumbles?
know you get credit for the sack, but I'm curious. It has to, because this is clearly a forced fumble. But there's no way they're giving 2 forced fumbles on one play. So is the second guy getting it?
I think he's got to get a forced fumble credit, right?
Heck of a
Obviously
play by
recovered.
Petrie.
But he's the guy
Heck
who
of a play
sacked
by
it.
him.
He picked it up and scored.
I've never seen that. The same guy that sacked it picked it up, but via somebody else's.
Yeah. He didn't recover. He didn't sack, fumble, strip sack. He didn't recover it, yet he scored a touchdown. That's got to be the first time in history. All right, stay with us, JJ.
All right.